October 10th, 2025, 5:47 p.m. Eastern Time. Donald Trump opens Truth Social, types 43 words, hits post. Within 1 hour, $20 billion vanishes from cryptocurrency markets. 1.66 million traders liquidated, wiped out, gone. Bitcoin crashes from $122,000 to $103,000, a 15% freefall in minutes. Ethereum, down 18%. Solana, down 28%. Some altcoins, they don't just crash, they go to zero. Literally, $0 and 0 cents. Trading platforms freeze. Stop-loss orders fail. Accounts lock. Panic spreads like wildfire across Telegram, Twitter, Reddit. One trader makes $200 million in profit. Perfect timing. Too perfect. Accusations of insider trading explode across social media. This isn't just another crypto crash. This is the largest liquidation event in the history of digital assets, 20 times bigger than the COVID crash, 12 times bigger than FTX. This is the day the cryptocurrency market learned that one Truth Social post can destroy more wealth than entire countries produce in a year. This is October 10th, 2025, the day crypto died and came back. To understand how $20 billion evaporated in a single day, we need to rewind. Not by years, just by days. October 7th, 2025. Bitcoin reaches an all-time high, $125,000. The crypto market is euphoric. Traders are levering up, borrowing money to buy more crypto, convinced the bull run will never end. The total cryptocurrency market capitalization, $4.3 trillion. Everyone's getting rich. But behind the scenes, something dangerous is building. Leverage. Extreme leverage. See, when Bitcoin hit that all-time high, traders didn't just buy Bitcoin with their own money. They borrowed 10 times, 20 times, some even 50 times leverage. Here's how that works. You put down $1,000. You borrow $49,000 more. Now you control $50,000 worth of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes up 10%, you don't make $5,000. You make $50,000. A 5,000% return on your initial investment. Sounds great, right? But here's the problem. If Bitcoin goes down just 2%, you're liquidated. Everything. Gone. Your $1,000. Evaporated. And the exchange automatically sells your Bitcoin to cover the loan. Now imagine millions of traders, all doing this, all at once, all betting that Bitcoin would keep going up. According to blockchain data, open interest in crypto futures, that's the total amount of leveraged bets, had reached an insane $65 billion by October 9th. $65 billion in leveraged positions. Sitting there, waiting, like a massive powder keg. All it needed was a spark. October 9th, 2025. China makes its move. The Ministry of Commerce announces sweeping export controls on rare earth minerals, not just any minerals. The critical elements that power every smartphone, every electric vehicle, every computer chip on the planet. Neodymium, dysprosium, terbium. Names most people can't pronounce. But without them, modern technology stops working. China controls 90% of global rare earth production, and now they're threatening to cut it off. Why? Because the 90-day tariff truce between the US and China just ended, and Beijing is sending a message, a very aggressive message. The stock market doesn't like it. The Dow Jones drops. The S&P 500 drops. Gold drops as investors panic sell everything. But crypto traders think they're safe. After all, Bitcoin hit an all-time high just 3 days ago. Surely this China thing will blow over. They have no idea what's coming. October 10th, 2025, 11:47 a.m. Eastern Time. Donald Trump posts on Truth Social. Quote, China is being very hostile. They are lying. No reason to meet with Xi anymore. Massive increase in tariffs coming on Chinese goods. The crypto market shivers. Bitcoin drops from 121,000 to 117,000. $4,000. Not great, but not catastrophic. Traders think the worst is over. They're wrong. 5:47 p.m. Eastern Time. Markets are closed for the weekend. Most traders are relaxing, planning their Saturday. Trump posts again. Quote, based on China's extraordinarily aggressive position, the United States will impose a 100% tariff on China, over and above current tariffs. Effective November 1st, we will also impose export controls on all critical software. 100% tariff. That means every Chinese product coming into America, double the price, overnight. The crypto market reads this, and it panics. 5:47 p.m. Trump hits post. 5:50 p.m. Bitcoin drops to $115,000, $3,000 in 3 minutes. 5:55 p.m. 112,000, another $3,000. Gone. 6 p.m. 109,000. 6:15 p.m. $103,000. In 28 minutes, Bitcoin crashed $19,000, 15.5%. But here's where it gets worse. Remember that $65 billion in leveraged positions? They start liquidating automatically. When you're leveraged 50 times and Bitcoin drops 2%, the exchange force sells your position. You have no choice. Your Bitcoin gets dumped on the market, which causes Bitcoin to drop more, which triggers more liquidations, which causes more selling. It's a death spiral, a cascade, a financial avalanche that feeds on itself. CoinGlass, a data platform tracking liquidations, their servers are on fire. They've never seen anything like this. In the first hour alone, $7 billion in leveraged positions are liquidated. $7 billion in 60 minutes. If Bitcoin is having a bad day, altcoins are having an apocalypse. Ethereum, down 18%, from $4,300 to $3,700. $4.4 billion in Ethereum positions. Liquidated. Solana, down 28%. $2 billion. Gone. XRP. At one point, it crashes 33%, from $2.83 to $1.89 in minutes. Traders watching in horror as their portfolios evaporate. Dogecoin, down 21%. Cardano, Chainlink, Aave, all down 40%. But those are the major coins, the established players. The smaller altcoins, they're getting obliterated. Aster, a new decentralized exchange token that had just launched. It had rallied 2,450% since September. Everyone thought it was the next big thing. It crashes hard. Engine, a gaming token. Flash crashes to $0.0000. Literally. Zero. Cosmos falls to $0.001 before rebounding. IOTX, another coin, briefly shows $0 on Binance's order books. This isn't a crash anymore. This is a massacre. 6:30 p.m. Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange, starts breaking. Traders try to sell. Their orders don't go through. They try to set stop losses. The buttons don't work. They try to close positions. The platform freezes. Screenshots start flooding Twitter. Order books showing coins at $0. Error messages, frozen accounts. One trader posts, Binance just liquidated both my long and my short position. How is that even possible? Another, I've been trying to sell for 10 minutes. The platform won't let me. I'm watching my account go to zero in real time. Binance later admits what happened. Quote, heavy market activity caused system delays and display issues. Translation, they weren't ready. Their systems couldn't handle the volume. And when the biggest exchange in the world breaks during the biggest crash in history, it makes everything worse. Coinbase freezes. Robinhood freezes. Even smaller exchanges struggle. Traders are locked in, unable to exit, watching their life savings disappear while the platforms they trusted refuse to process their orders. Binance's insurance fund, designed to cover losses during crashes, deploys $188 million, the largest single-day deployment since FTX collapsed in 2022. But it's not enough. By the end of the day, Binance announces they'll create the largest compensation plan in their history because so many users lost money due to technical failures. When the dust settles, the numbers are staggering. $19.33 billion in liquidations. Some estimates put it as high as $30 billion. 1.66 million traders liquidated. 1.66 million accounts wiped out. The total cryptocurrency market capitalization fell from $4.3 trillion to $3.74 trillion, $560 billion, erased in 24 hours. To put that in perspective, that's more wealth than the entire GDP of Austria. Gone. In one day. Let's compare this to other famous crypto crashes. March 2020. COVID panic. Global lockdowns. Markets everywhere crashing. Crypto liquidations that day? $1.2 billion. November 2022. FTX collapse. Sam Bankman-Fried's empire implodes. One of the biggest scandals in crypto history. Liquidations? $1.6 billion. October 10th, 2025. Trump tariff crash. $19.3 billion. 20 times bigger than COVID. 12 times bigger than FTX. This isn't just the biggest crypto crash of 2025. This is the biggest crypto liquidation event in history. Period. But here's where the story gets really interesting. While 1.66 million traders were losing everything, one person was making a fortune. A crypto whale, someone with massive amounts of capital, opened huge short positions just days before the crash. We're talking 3,600 Bitcoin, 76,000 Ethereum, over $1.1 billion in short positions. Short positions mean betting that prices will go down. And when they did, this whale made a killing. Final profit? $190 to $200 million. In one day. The timing was too perfect. Days before Trump's announcement, this wallet opens billion-dollar shorts. The market crashes. The shorts print money. Blockchain analysts start digging. They find something suspicious. Multiple wallets, all connected, all opening similar short positions around the same time. Twitter explodes with accusations. Insider trading. Market manipulation. This was planned. Was it? We don't know. We may never know. But here's what we do know. Someone knew. Someone bet big. And someone walked away with $200 million while everyone else lost everything. Numbers don't capture the real story. Behind every liquidation is a person. October 11th, 2025. Reports emerge from Ukraine. A cryptocurrency influencer and entrepreneur found dead in his Lamborghini, self-inflicted gunshot wound. Days before, he'd posted a video discussing financial stress. He'd been leveraged in crypto. He'd lost it all. He's not alone. Mental health hotlines see a surge in calls. Reddit's crypto forums flood with posts from people who lost their life savings, their children's college funds, money they borrowed from family. One trader posts, "I'm in incredible pain right now. I thought I was being smart. 50 times leverage on Bitcoin. It was working. Until it wasn't." Another, "I had $200,000 yesterday. Today I have zero. I'm 47 years old. I don't know how to start over." These aren't just numbers. These are lives destroyed. So what went wrong? How did $20 billion disappear? 4 reasons. 1. Extreme leverage. Traders borrowing 50, 60, even 100 times their capital. When everyone's leveraged, even small drops trigger massive liquidations. 2. Geopolitical shock. Trump's tariff wasn't priced in. Nobody expected 100% tariffs. It caught the entire market off guard. 3. Technical failures. When Binance froze, when stop losses failed, when platforms couldn't handle the volume, it made a bad situation catastrophic. 4. Cascade effect. Liquidations trigger more liquidations. Panic spreads. Everyone sells at once. The market collapses under its own weight. We're not done yet. Trump's 100% tariff takes effect November 1st, 2025. That's just 3 weeks away. If China doesn't back down, if negotiations fail, if the trade war escalates, we could see another crash. maybe bigger. Some analysts are calling for Bitcoin to fall to $80,000. Others say 50,000. The crypto market is holding its breath. History suggests yes, but it takes time. After the COVID crash in March 2020, Bitcoin took 6 months to fully recover. Then it went on to hit new all-time highs. After the FTX collapse in November 2022, the market took over a year to stabilize, but eventually it bounced back. This crash could be the same pattern, a brutal reset, a purge of excess leverage, weak hands shaken out. Or it could be different, because this time the trigger isn't just crypto, it's global trade war, it's US-China relations, it's geopolitics. And nobody knows how that ends. Here's what this crash really tells us. Crypto isn't decentralized. Not really. When centralized exchanges freeze, when technical issues happen, when Binance controls the majority of trading volume. That's not decentralization. That's centralization with extra steps. Crypto isn't immune to politics. Trump posts on Truth Social, and $20 billion evaporates. One man, one post. That's not financial freedom. That's fragility. Crypto isn't safe from itself. The leverage, the speculation, the greed. It creates bubbles that always pop. October 10th, 2025 will be remembered as the day crypto markets learned a brutal lesson. You can have the best technology, the most revolutionary ideas, the most passionate community. But when politics, leverage, and panic collide, none of it matters. 1.66 million traders learned that the hard way. $20 billion proved it. The question now isn't whether crypto can recover. It always does. The question is whether we'll learn from this, or whether in a few years we'll do it all over again. Because those who forget financial history are doomed to lose money repeating it. If you want to understand how financial disasters happen, from Black Tuesday to Lehman Brothers to this, subscribe to the Millionaire Curve, because the patterns repeat, the greed never changes, and the next crash, it's already being built. See you in the next one.